Well, the air race, the latest in the escalation of tensions between the U.S. and China. Now, tension is rising after a former Google engineer has been indicted for stealing AI secrets to 8 Chinese companies. Yahoo Finance's Alexis Keenan and Dan Halley join us now. They have a cover from 2 angles for us. Alexis, let's start with you. Lay out the legal details for us on this federal indictment.
So these are federal charges by the Department of Justice against this 38-year-old former Google software engineer. His name is Lingwei Ding. He's 38 years old, as I said. He's a Chinese national as well. And these counts carry up to 40 years in federal prison. So these are steep charges. They come with deep consequences. And basically what the Justice Department is saying is that this software engineer who was based in California, that he was a part of the team for training AI large language models. So basically he was a software engineer who was telling the hardware at Google what to do, how to execute these very high-powered, sophisticated operations in order to power what we all now know are these large language models. Now, the DOJ says that his theft of this material started in May of 2022. So we're going back over a year and a half now. He was uploading, they say, 500 confidential files to his personal Google Drive and then trying to obscure it into an Apple Notes and kind of turning it back into some PDFs in order to not have it traced. Now, he then allegedly went to China and took a position as CTO of a software company there, largely doing the same type of, or trying to do the same type of training for these models as Google and other companies are in the race to do now. He also, on top of that, allegedly started his own startup company and then went and tried in China at tech conferences to solicit also investment in his own company. He was taking for that CTO job approximately $15,000 per month, plus bonus, plus stock options. And I just want to read part of the complaint. Supposedly, allegedly, Ding wrote in a WeChat group for this startup, quote, "We have experience with Google's 10,000 card computational power platform. We just need to replicate and upgrade it and then further develop a computational power platform suited to China's national conditions." So these are the allegations. We do not yet have a response from Ding. However, he has been arrested.
Oh, snap. All right, Hallie, let's get you in on this. What are the implications from this for Google and AI safety?
Yeah, I mean, look, this is something that isn't new. There's been accusations of China stealing U.S. intellectual property from tech companies for years, and so it's not exactly a shock that something like this would happen. That, I mean, intellectual theft happens regularly between all countries, but I think for Google in particular, it's just kind of another black eye when it comes to its AI ambitions, right? We had the recent Gemini issues with the image generations showing diverse Nazis, which is a weird thing to pull up. We also had issues originally with Gemini when it launched. They showed a video purporting to show the AI doing things that it actually wasn't doing, and so it does appear as this is another black eye. But as far as its future or its AI at all, it's probably just going to continue to do things the way it's been doing it. This is a rapidly evolving type of technology. I don't think this impacts their business as far as how they're going to grow their generative AI capabilities. I also don't think that this is going to be something that investors are going to be thinking about long term. But it does show that obviously the competition in this space is just red hot, and it's not just between Google, Microsoft, and Amazon, the big three, as well as Meta, which is also in there, but it's international. So there's plenty of firms out there that are trying to catch up with what these companies are doing. And it appears as though, to some degree, some will go allegedly as far as they need to.